I want to talk about this first before I go any further. Actually, probably cut this and post this first. A lot of my guitar tones and the stuff that I like to play are really weird, and I know that. It's just like weird stuff, and it's me. And this tone that I'm going to be working on now, when I think of guitar tones and stuff like that, I don't think, yeah, this is a primary tone necessarily. I mean, I do have tones that are going to be primary tones, my primary rhythm leads and stuff like that. But I'm also thinking about how to stack sounds. So to make things more interesting, a little bit more layered. That might be my love of Porcupine Tree and Stephen Wilson. He always does a lot of layering and texturing. Over does the same thing. That's what I want to do. So this tone right now is not really going to be much of anything right now. I'm going to record these. I'm going to do these. These are going to be little, because I think we can do music. I think we can do, we have all the tools we need to create music. I mean, there's so much stuff in the box. I got all these synthesizers I mentioned earlier, stuff like that, to where I can kind of mask what I can't do and still feel like I can come up with something interesting to listen to. So that's what I'm going to do. That's what these are going to be. I'm going to try and do, my goal is to try and do one of these things once a week, to where every Sunday I just sit down and play something and try and turn that into something throughout the week, to where after I get done with my lessons and all that stuff, I just sit down and I come up with a riff or something that I want to play with. And then it might not be good. Like that last video I did, it's really messy and all over the place. I like it, and adding the drums in there and the bass on top, it sounds really cool, but it can be better. I can tighten up the timing. I can I want to let the pedal be the pedal, breathe a little bit more, so I'm not stacking a bunch of notes all at once necessarily. I'm just letting it breathe. Right. Because I want this to be a kind of a foundational tone where all my other guitars are built off of this foundation, and it's just going to be an interesting backdrop. So yeah, the stuff that I'm doing right now, it might not sound good. It might not sound good when I'm done with all of it, but this is going through the process, and me taking you along through a process of kind of recording on what I'm doing, what I'm seeing, and giving you an idea of how my brain works a little bit. I want to put things together. I don't expect it to be good. It's just something I want to keep doing, and eventually I'm going to get good enough to where I'm like, yeah, I'm actually pretty good. It's going to be a lot of work. I've got time. One thing I think, I mentioned my mom before. One of the main reasons why I did decide to start doing guitars, because of her Alzheimer's, and seeing how she is now. I don't, that's not a future I want to face, so I'm trying to keep my mind as sharp as possible. And it's also another reason why I'm doing the videos. Because I was going back and I was thinking about it. It's like, I mean, I grew up in a time, I'm 39 now, I grew up in a time when cameras weren't as ubiquitous. Being able to capture memories, videos, and stuff like that was not nearly as ubiquitous. So a lot of the memories I have of my mom are just that, memories. I don't really have anything tangible to tie to those memories. And that's where doing videos and stuff like that comes in. It's a way for me to just kind of capture who I am. Potentially for me in the future, if I am facing a reality like my mom is facing now, where I have something to look back on and maybe it'll spark memories. Or like only one of my mom's grandkids that really knew my mom at all was my son. None of the other grandkids really got to know her at all. And that's a shame. My mom was a fantastic person. So yeah, if I can do these videos and they're stupid and I don't care, but maybe way down the road, my son has a grandkid and they want to know what I'm like, and look, we got all these videos. So yeah, capturing moments and stuff like this, it's just, there's more to why I'm doing this than just the actual tangible results of writing music and stuff like that. I'm going to have a blast in the process, and it's going to be so much fun. But there's cautionary reasons, I guess, for wanting to do this. And yeah, that's more important to me. And like I said, I've got all the time until I don't. So let's just make the use of it. So with that said,